I'm Antonella di Matteo, I'm Italian, and I finished 1 month ago my European Solidarity Corps project with SCI Catalonia. Now I'm in Rome, in La Città dell'Utopia, for the final event of Chapter, Remembrance Week, all around the world. Chapter is a project with different partners in Europe, and the main focus of the project is the propaganda, nationalism, anti-racism, anti-fascism, so all these kind of topics. The aim of the project is to try to raise awareness about this topic and try to put together all the volunteers, all the activists in Europe that work on it. I'm from SCI Catalonia, and we are a partner of this amazing project, and we also host one Remembrance Week in Catalonia, in Barcelona. So my role was the coordinator of the project, so I started to work on that last summer, and I created this Remembrance Week in Barcelona with the help of the Remembrance messengers that we had in Catalonia, and so I worked on the logistic part of the project, and also I facilitated some sessions that we had in Barcelona. So the Remembrance Messenger has the role to share the information that all the partners of Chapter created and shared during the first training that they had that was online, of course, unfortunately for the COVID. And the Remembrance Week is a space, I could say, where we talk about the importance of the remembrance, of the memory, why we should not forget what happened in the past, in a past that is not so far from us. So we talk a lot about what's happened during the Second World War, and we talk about the Nazism, the fascism, and also the new form that these two ideologies have nowadays. Personally, I'm very interested in these topics. I think they are very important, and I focused my attention in the past on the topic of the anti-racism. So I think that it's very connected to what the Remembrance Week is, what the Chapter also aim is. So I decided to coordinate the project because I was very interested also to share my point of view with the other volunteers, and also to try to organize the best seminars that I could, to try to study more about the topic. I studied political science, and we had a chance to study a lot these kind of topics, but of course all the time I wasn't really prepared, also because a lot of people from different countries participated, so of course you have different point of view and you cannot know everything about all the countries involved. So it was, I thought to know more, but at the end I also learned a lot thanks to the Chapter project. Yes, so the main topics of my Remembrance Week in Catalonia was the exile with the gender perspective, the social frustration, and propaganda and populism. So we try to also create a connection from between past and present. We went to visit some important places in Catalonia connected with the history of Catalonia, and connected also to the history of SCI. We went to the Maternità d'Elna, that is a place where Spanish women that were running from Spain during the Civil War went to give birth. So it was a place where they could find a refuge for them and for their kids, and it was very powerful because no one knew about it. So it was something completely new for all the participants, because also the history of Catalonia sometimes is not very known, so it was also really nice to share these kind of things with all the participants from different countries. And also we had a lot of seminars about the extreme populism, the extreme far right. So it was really nice also to have the input from very prepared people, from researchers from University of Barcelona, and it was very powerful. Our dream is to keep working on the Remembrance Week. So we hope, I think, all the partners involved to have other projects like this. But if it will be not possible, the idea is to organize also short sessions, maybe local in the different partners country, and use our infographics to teach or to have a debate with other activists about the different topics. So in this way we can talk about populism using the infographics about populism, and it's also more effective, I think, because it's full of pictures and not a lot of written parts, so it's also maybe not so heavy to see, study or share.